Thank you for tuning in to ThinkTech. I'm your host, Attila Seress, and on Next Big Thing, we look for people with great ideas and give them a chance to share it with the world. With us today is Sandy Park, and we're going to be talking about the Technology Fun Fair at Hawaii High Technology Development Center as part of the Manoa Innovation Center, MIC. Right. There's a lot of acronyms here. MIC, HTDC.
Right, correct.
Yes, I got it all correct.
Got it all correct.
I should know, considering my office has been there, what, year and a half now? Yeah,
that's true.
I got it down. Well, thank you so much for joining us on the show.
Thank you for having me.
And you're putting on the Technology Fun Fair.
Yes.
What's that?
It's a grassroots community outreach to educate everyone on what technology is in our schools and in our businesses. So we're bringing technology to the community in a public place, the Kahala Mall.
Kahala Mall. I like the Kahala Mall. They have that train that goes through there, and
it's Pro Ridge.
No, Kahala Mall.
No.
Wait. Oh no, I'm thinking Windward. Okay, yeah, Kahala Mall. Okay, so Kahala Mall's got that. So you're gonna. What's the fair? How big is it? When's it gonna be?
It's on April the 26th, which is a Saturday, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. in the mall. We're looking to bring in about 20 to 28 exhibitors, which includes DOE schools from high school, K to 12. Elementary to high school, university programs, so we have a couple of University of Hawaii programs coming and joining us, and of course the businesses.
And so who's signed up for this so far?
We have the Kalani High School Health Academy, the Kalani High School Robotics Academy and their BristleBots program. We also have the Farrington STEM Ed program, which I'm assuming they're bringing out everything STEM, Paoa Elementary and their little robotics team. And we have some other schools who are organizing themselves as we speak. We also have the university, the John A. Burns School of Medicine. So they'll be there giving free blood pressure checks and other advice for the community. We also have the University of Hawaii's Pacific Ocean program. So that should be a very interesting one where they go and they do ocean exploration mapping and working with, I guess, vehicles under the water. Oh. As well as several others that are coming on board, as well as Chaminade's forensics team.
So is this, what is the purpose of this fair? Is it really educational, or is it for recruitment as well?
It's a very grassroots outreach event where we're trying to bring a little bit more awareness of our STEM programs in our schools and how that can transfer into careers and entrepreneurship, creating companies and businesses.
Well, because obviously open source goes the same direction, right? It's grassroots and then it goes to commercial, and that's kind of the link right there. So, so the idea is to have, now tell me more about the STEM program. What do you know about it and what can you share? What is the STEM program? Pretend I'm totally stupid.
It's science, technology, engineering, and math.
Engineering and math,
so
okay.
Of course, a lot of it in the schools is science. Technology, where it can be either robots, it can be creative media, it can be engineering. Several schools have engineering academies now.
Oh, okay.
A lot of the elementary level schools are doing all these Lego robots.
So which one's the best school I should put my kid in? Not to put you on the spot or anything.
Anywhere you feel comfortable and you feel that the education and the teachers are caring and nurturing and will give your child the best experience.
That is a good answer. I should
Yes,
write
it
that
is.
down. It should go inside of a pamphlet. All right, so we have science, technology. What's the E?
Engineering.
Engineering.
And math.
So engineering, that's the Lego robots, that's the regular
Yes.
motor. And
some schools have, they have a program called Lego Architects. So I guess they're building things with their Legos. That's the elementary school level.
Wow. All right. So those. Now you mentioned, so this whole program is there to give some exposure to the STEM
Yes,
program.
Right. So we want to bring the schools in that district. So I'm looking at the town district schools, the Kalani McKinley Roosevelt complex, the Kaimaki McKinley Farrington complex, to bring out all of their K to 12 schools, so they can see what, not just the parents can see what the students do, but the whole community can see what the schools are doing.
And this is not the first one of these you've put on, right?
No, it's not.
So tell me about the previous years. Did you have awards? Was there robot battles? Anything you can share?
Yeah, there were robot battles. We did this quite a while ago. The first one was done in Mililani in 2002, and then at the Windward Mall in 2003. And we had a lot of exciting exhibits, including the robots. And the robotics program was just starting out, so it was quite a big deal. A lot of the community in the malls were like amazed to see the programs that the students were doing with the robots.
Why robots versus software engineering?
We're going to have some of that too.
I mean, I'm just wondering, why is there a push for robotics in these schools?
In the schools?
Mm-hmm.
It started with I believe, the first robotics program that came out of NASA. And it just spread like it's become very popular among us. So there's a regional competition that's going to happen in St. Louis, Missouri. The high school robotics program just finished their, I believe, the local division championships. So the winners are going to go off to St. Louis, Missouri. One of them is Kalani High School and McKinley. I believe.
I'm just wondering, are there jobs for robotics engineers out there once they finish school?
I think it's more than just robots. I think it's critical thinking, using their math skills, working in a team, project management, as well as being able to interact with the public and explain what these robots can do. So it's also like, giving the students a little bit of presentation skills.
It's like being on a football team, but you have presentation skills at the end of it. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there you go.
So you have some good. So you're not just the nerd tinkering away.
Right.
You have a little bit of that afterwards.
And that all transfers into careers later.
Well, we hope. That's for
true,
sure.
We hope. Yeah.
And so I want to talk a little bit more about some of those vendors that you mentioned, but we have to go to a break.
Okay.
So those of you watching, stay tuned. We'll be right back. You're watching ThinkTech.
I'm Hong Jiang, host for Asia in Review on Tuesdays.
And I'm David Day, host for Asian Review on Thursdays. Both of us broadcast our respective shows at 4 p.m.
And my topics tend to deal with questions related to environment, culture, history, and sometimes human rights.
And my shows tend to be on international business, foreign policy, geopolitics, and national security. And you can watch our shows live on the ThinkTech website at thinktechhawaii.com.
And you can also watch us on YouTube or Olalo.
So come join us on Thursdays at 4 p.m. I'm David Day.
And on Tuesdays at 4 p.m., I'm Hong Jiang.
Aloha.
Aloha.
Thanks for tuning in. You're watching ThinkTech. I'm your host, Attila Seress. With us today is Sandy Park from the High Technology Development Corporation, and we're talking about the holiday. Oh, not the holiday. That was previously we did the holiday. This is the Technology Fun Fair that's coming up in a few weeks at the Kahala Mall.
Right.
What day is it coming up?
April the 26th, Saturday.
April the 26th, this Saturday, and you're going to have all kinds of different schools there to talk about the STEM program. You're going to have some robot battles.
Yes.
And there's some other vendors you mentioned down the list. So tell me about some of the other vendors and what they're hoping to accomplish there.
We have included the universities. So we want to show the transition from K-12 to higher ed. So the John A. Burns School of Medicine will have an exhibit there, and to inspire some of the students to go into the medical and health fields. So the Kalani High School has a Health Occupation Student Association. So they'll also be exhibiting and providing also some free screenings for the community. So we're hoping that that synergy between the University JAPSOM and the Kalani Health Kids will kind of be a great synergy there.
Well, I hope so. John A. Burns increased their class size. I'm sure you know that, from 80 to 83. So it is a big change.
Great.
Well, it's something.
Yeah, well, we need more doctors.
Yes, we do. Especially when there's more people out there.
Yes.
So, what are you personally looking forward to? Are you going to MC the event? Are you going to give away prizes?
We're working with the mall to see if we can get some of the vendors to give some prizes, and maybe what we'll do is we'll have a little sheet where people can go and see at least 10 of the exhibits and then go and get a prize.
Oh, fun!
That's what we're working on.
And what does HTDC have to do with this?
We're the facilitator, so we're coordinating the event.
So no HTDC, no fun fair, less doctors. Is that the right?
Maybe.
We're trying to make a case for you here. We're trying to make a case for you here. Here we go. We'll
I'll just
put
hold
that
it.
right back. There you go. But But so HCDC has a very important role in creating community events,
Yes.
right?
Yes, we'd want to create this event for the community, bring technology out into the community, and educate everyone to know that technology is not just your iPod or your cell phone or your game. It's a little bit more than that, and it's the way the children can learn how to get into technology and into careers.
And so you show that clear path just by your different vendors, right? You have your
Yes.
STEM people,
Yes.
right? So they're educating the kids, the young kids, and we have our robotics, and then we have our universities. Now, why are universities interested in promoting themselves to young students?
Of course, to have the students potentially enroll in their programs as well.
Are they looking for talent? Is it like a
I'm assuming they would be, yeah.
so are there going to be talent scouts there for
Talent scouts?
Is there such a thing, talent scouts for education? Like,
I
we want
don't-
this robot engineer kid because he's smart.
Maybe there, because we've invited the College of Engineering there as well.
It's true, and they'd never find you if HCDC hadn't put on such an event.
That's right.
That's wow. So I'm assuming
Well,
you
we'd
must
like
have.
to, I guess what you're trying to get at is we'd like to be the bridge
Yes.
and provide an opportunity for all of these different levels of infrastructure to come and meet one another.
Well, and that's true. It's an integral part of the community,
Yeah.
this purpose you serve. And so I'm assuming this is not the only event. I remember you were here a few months ago and we were talking about the Holiday Tech Fair.
Yes.
And that's why I had deja vu. But I'm assuming there's going to be another Holiday Tech Fair, and you have other community service events planned over the next few months. Tell me about some of those.
Well, like I'm sure you know, but every month we do What We're Wednesday. What We're Wednesday is a software industry networking event where we not only bring in private sector, but we partner with the university as well to get their students to come out to kind of bridge that gap between academics and the software industry. So the next event will be April 30th at Manal Gardens on the campus of the University of Hawaii. And they are one of the sponsors.
Oh, really? So they're
Yes.
sponsoring the event.
Yes.
And that's in an effort to bridge the gap between the software people who are looking for jobs, potentially,
Right.
and people who would be willing to hire them.
Yes.
Oh, What
So
We're
private
Wednesday.
sector, software industry, and the university.
And what else does HCDC do out in the community?
Well, we provide workshops and seminars. We're quite busy these past couple of months because of the legislative session. And we're also looking at doing some neighbor island workshops
Oh, like what kind of workshops?
on our SBIR program. Are you
Small
familiar with
Business Innovative Research Grant. Is
Very
that it?
good.
Yes,
Very good.
SBIR.
SBIR, yes.
Now, I know a little bit about it, but I remember actually that's how I found HCDC in the first place. Yeah, exactly. I saw an ad in a magazine somewhere that said, come to our SBIR workshop if you have got a great idea and you're working on an engineering challenge and you would like some federal money to support it, come to our workshop and we'll show you how. And that's how I found HCDC in the first place. So I'm a testament to you doing a good job in what you're
That's great.
what you're
Thank
doing
you.
out there. So, so you're doing the SBIR, and what are those workshops? Is it an annual thing, or how often? Is that?
Well, we do every couple of months. We try to do some SBIR processing workshops because it's a very competitive program, and it's grant writing. So we try to bring in experts in that and give people tips on how to do it and what the process is like, the best way to get your grant approved.
Well, we all want that 100,000 for the first phase.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Yes.
$100,000, yeah.
Actually, 150,000.
150.
Phase one.
Phase one is 150. It's gone up. I love that money. There we go.
And HDC administers a matching grant fund. So there is a Hawaii SBIR matching grant fund. So if you've won a federal phase one, you can apply to our matching program, and we can provide up to 50% of your phase one.
So if I got my 150,000 federal, I get another 75,000
Potentially, yes.
potentially from HCDC.
HDC.
And have there been many people who have succeeded in that fund matching?
Yes, many.
Really?
Yes.
What's some of the big names that we can?
Oceanit,
Oceanid.
Oceanit Labs, Referentia, Spectrum Photonics, Terrasys Technologies.
It's all big names, yeah.
Big names, yeah.
So they've all come as a result of coming to HTDC's SBIR workshops and by providing that.
Getting the matching grant funds so they can continue their research.
Well, so SBIR workshop, super important.
Yes.
Wetware Wednesday,
Wetware Wednesdays.
super important. Fun Fair, super
Coming up,
important,
right.
coming up. What else is going on? What else can we do to help HTDC?
Well, you can, like your program right here, it helps HTDC.
Well, we want to keep helping you to keep doing good work.
Thank you.
And, I think part of that community engagement is letting them know the value that you bring, to an otherwise underserved community.
Right. Well, we want to be able to collaborate and partner with others in the industry to help grow the industry. That's what HTDC's mission is to facilitate and grow the high-tech industry here in Hawaii.
Well, and so how do you see HTDC being able to accomplish that in the next 5 years?
Well, what
If you
we've
could
been
open your
doing
crystal
is,
ball.
within our crystal ball, is to provide them programs and the space to grow these startup companies and provide the service and business development assistance, as well as providing guidance in how to reach out and collaborate with other people in the community.
Well, and also by bringing on, I noticed some of your tenants, like you have SBA, Small Business A. Yeah.
SBDC.
SBDC?
Small Business Development Center.
Small Business
Which
Development.
falls under SBA, yes.
SBA, okay. So the SBDC is there to help small businesses so succeed. So it's not even just you. It's like you've got like a reseller of your of your vision right there.
Right there.
You don't need to go to AT&T. You can go to the little reseller right
Yes.
there, and they can help you out there too. And so the Innovation Center, as I remember, is under a lot of change right now. Is there any updates you want to share about what's going on there?
I think you're talking about the legislative bills that are going through
Sure.
for a new building. They're still in progress. The bills are still alive. The House and the Senate both have a little different versions of it, I'm told. Our executive director would probably be the best person to talk to. But yes, we are looking forward to building a new building in the future.
Oh, awesome.
Right.
Well, new is good. We like
Yeah.
new. Well, and so is there any last finishing, things you want to put out about HTDC before we go off?
Well, everyone should come on out and take part in our events and come and meet our companies as well. We are looking forward to seeing more of the community grow.
Right. And about these events, they can go to HTDC, so htdc.org.
RG, right.
.org, and there you're going to have the 26th, we have Kahala Mall, that is the Fun Fair.
Yes.
We have the 30th, which is Wetware Wednesday.
Wetware Wednesday.
And that's going to be on UH's campus.
Yes.
And
Correct.
and what else is there? from
And
there?
just stay tuned for future workshops and other events coming up soon.
And SBIR, of course.
SBIR,
yes.
yes.
Small Business Innovative Research. Fun
Yay.
stuff. Well, thank you so much, Sandy, for coming on the show.
Thanks, Attila, for the opportunity.
Well, any of you, if you like this show, if you like ThinkTech, go ahead and like us on Facebook. And of course, for a complete lineup of all of our shows, you can always go to thinktechhawaii.com. Our producer is Jay Fidel, and you can always email him if you want to be part of our live studio audience. His email address is jay@fidel.com. That's jay@fidell.com. I'm your host, Attila Seress. Thank you for tuning in this week for Next Big Thing. Of course, tune in next week. And stay tuned because we're running ThinkTech 24/7. Go ahead, go to thinktechhawaii.com. Watch us, like us, donate to us. We love you for it. Thank you very much. See you next week. Aloha.